Oh, hi. Apparently I clicked the thing slightly sooner than anticipated, but that's fine. Hi, hello, greetings, salutations, welcome to the stream. I'm Sin. You probably know that, but if you don't, oh god, why do you choose now to do this, PC? You're ruining the professional veneer of my stream. Anyway, so, potatoes. Who doesn't love them? Only monsters, probably, or people who are allergic. I mean, they've got a valid reason. So yeah, as I was looking up stuff to do, Shillelagh! Welcome, oh, they're not Shillelagh. You're Sinfinity's mom. It's Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi. How's it going? Glad to see you here. But yeah, as I was looking up stuff to do with, the stream, things to make, apparently tomorrow is National Tater Day. And what is more tater than tater tots? It's right in the name. So, this is actually not exactly something that I've been like, oh man, I want to make tater tots forever. I wanted to kind of make the, Did you know? Oh my god, will you be quiet? Phone. Now is not the time. Do not automatically play ads. Jeez. Oh my gosh, everything's going wrong. Anyway, but I wanted to make those, like the hash browns that you get from, like, McDonald's and stuff. All the recipes that I saw for that when I first looked into it looked more annoying than I felt like doing. So we're not doing that. But the recipe I found for tater tots today looks super easy, barely an inconvenience, and like something I should be able to do as zero problem. So, like within the confines of actually doing the stream. So we're going to do that. And step one of the potato process, actually let me move the thingamajig back so that you can actually blam. Migs! Is that your... Yes, it is my actual mom. Welcome to the stream, Migs. How you doing? Yeah, she's one of my most fervent supporters, and I love her very much. Yeah, so we have slightly more than 2 pounds of russet potatoes here. I imagine you could probably use other potatoes if you wanted. Russet's pretty classic. The basic bitch of potatoes, one might say. Hi, Sin's mom. I'm down for some Tater Tuesday. Sounds cool. Oh, I hope it tastes cool. That's my main wish. Because if it doesn't, then that'll make me very sad. So I feel like these potatoes are a little bit, maybe not ripe yet. There's definitely a lot of green underneath this skin. I don't know if that's indicative of a potato that needs to kind of just chill a little bit more, but we're using it. I know that I've had French fries in the past that have had like, no, French fries or potato chips? Maybe both. That have had that little tinge of green from where the peel was. So my guess is it probably won't kill me. And that is A-okay. Not sure if I want to use all 3 of these or if I want to actually measure 2 pounds of potato and put it into the pot. Therein lies the question. Let me just rinse you off real quick again. Got those very classic dark bits inside the potato that I always find questionable, but are also probably fine. Yes, Migs, Mom, Migs. Now you're formally introduced. You can be best friends forever. I'm realizing that I'm actually peeling not on camera because I have the thing not in the right spot. So there, that's much better. Much more fantastic. Princess Evie, hello, welcome. Yes, Witty, it's tater tot time. How many tater tots do you wish to consume? Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Tot them up, tot them up, tot them up, the potatoes. I'm so sorry, everyone. Unless that's what you come here for. I feel like there's probably 2 different types of people. Well, no, let's be honest. There's probably only one type of person who actually tunes in regularly. The ones that like the fact that I'm a huge dork. In which case, you're welcome. Maybe that's the reason that Fix wouldn't tune in more often. Because of all the singing that I do. It's hilarious. Get rid of all the eyeballs. Here we go. Eyes gone. Eyes look pretty gone to me. Uno mas. Yes, you got the Of course I got the reference. I have seen it before. That, and I've seen the fun song that's on YouTube with the potatoes. Potatoes. You enjoyed the rendition? Oh, good. You're in luck because people seem to like to redeem sing mode a lot. I think it's happened more than, with the exception of Take a Sip of Water, which I do wrong because I don't take a sip of water. I drink 8 ounces of water every time it happens. Up until I drink, like, the amount of water I should be drinking in a day. So yeah, again, Witty, if you hear me call for you, be like, Witty, I need to go to the bathroom, entertain people, blame the stream, because they're the ones that made it happen. But yeah, sing mode seems to be the thing that people like to redeem more than anything else, besides the water, because water's super inexpensive. Maybe I should up the price of water. Maybe I should multiply the price of water by like 8, because I'm having 8 ounces every single time I drink it. Huh? How about that? That would be smart. That'd be pretty good. Here we go. Okay, this looks relatively peeled. Looks peeled to me. The exception of this bit right here. Okay, so. Yeah, let's weigh it. Why not? What's the harm in weighing it? Weighing it and slicing off some chunks so that we have the right amount that Sin wants. Because that's what matters. Okay, so we got pounds. You are... you're not even 1 pound. Okay. You are 1 pound 6 ounces. And you are just over 2 without the peels. Okay, that's pretty good. So this is like 2 pounds, 2.2 ounces. So if I were to like take this knife, or to take this knife right here, slice off there, getting closer. Yep. Yep. So close. A little bit more. 2.07. This ought to do it. No. Exactly 2 pounds. Who called it? I called it. Yeah. All right. I guess I could also put these parts in it, though, and then just, you know, consume them after the fact. That's not a bad idea. I think I will. Okay, so let me just take this nice big pot, put my potatoes in there, nice and peeled, but still whole. Put all the little extra bits in there. They'll probably get nice and tender. Probably, maybe. Can you eat parboiled potatoes? Because that's the thing. We're not actually going to be boiling these for very long in the grand scheme of things. Okay, all right. Yeah, the thing that kind of is like, oh, this is gonna take forever is it's like this specifically calls for it to be boiled starting from cold water, which my understanding with potatoes is not abnormal anyway, but yeah, it'll just make it take longer. So in my experience, it takes like 15 minutes to get up to a boil, and then after that it'll be 6 to 7 minutes of actually just boiling, upon which we will start doing the rest of the more intensive portion of the potato-y bits. But in the meantime, actually, hey Witty, can you hear me? Are you there? Witty? Witty? Are you listening? Do you hear my voice? Do I have to scream into the next room? Okay, you can't hear me. Anyway, chicken food. Look, food for the chickens. So good. Alright, so, I actually decided we were going to make ketchup this morning. I said to myself, if we're going to make, I mean, the best thing to dip tater tots in is probably ketchup. Probably, according to somebody out there. So, we're gonna do that. But why not make your own if you can? I just wasn't sure if we'd be able to, because I didn't know if we had all the ingredients we needed. But as it turns out, we do. At least for the recipe I have decided to use. So, and it's a real simple recipe too. You put the stuff in the pot, you bring it up to a boil, and then you stir it for a bit. Let me just verify real quick that the things I'm saying are not a big lie. Jump to my recipe. Jumpity jump jump. Oh my God, stop. No, stop. Just stop. No, I don't want to connect with anything. I just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die. Just want to ride on my motorcycle. Okay, so ingredients. Combine medium saucepan over medium heat. Whisk until smooth. When it comes to a boil, reduce heat to low. Simmer for 20 minutes, stirring often. Remove from heat. Cover until cool, etc. Okay, so yeah, that should be fine. Anything? Something burning? No. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Okay, so ingredient numero uno is the 6 ounces of tomato paste, which was the one thing I wasn't sure we had. And incidentally, we do. But I think this is the last one, so I'm probably going to need to get more. I'd like to, see, and the thing about this too, this is not like a bunch of the other recipes that I've done recently where it's like, oh, I looked up a whole bunch of different versions and decided to use this much of this and this much of that in order to... No, we picked the first one that seemed like it was something we could do today, and we're doing it. Maybe someday in the future I'll do like, oh, the ultimate ketchup, but today's not that day. Don't get too excited. It'll still probably be fine. Like, I would be surprised if this does not taste at least, you know, ketchup-y. Probably won't taste exactly like Heinz, but who cares? Who cares, man? Tomato paste, get all of that out of there. See, the real OG way to do this would be use, like, tomatoes from scratch and turn them into their own paste. Alright, that's probably good. Feasibly enough to put in there. Alright, ingredient number 2. It'll be fine, everybody. It'll be just fine. Alright, quarter cup of honey. If you don't want to use honey, it said you could also use agave, but we don't have... I don't think I've ever purchased agave in my life, so that's not going to be a thing. Okay, so 1 tablespoon is 21 grams. A quarter cup would be 4 tablespoons. So that means we need 84 grams of honey. Someone correct me if that's wrong. It will give it that sweetness. Now the question is, do I have enough in this bottle, or am I going to have to go get my reserves? That's right, I have reserves of honey. I don't know if I've shown it on the stream before. I feel like I might have. Okay, we're at 52. Oh, we're getting to the stuff that's harder to squeeze out. The chunky stuff at the bottom. Oh, no, okay, we got it. Oh. 79. 80. 80. 82. 81. 82. No, we're looking for 84. What am I being so careful for? Stop. 85. Fine, whatever. Who cares? Close enough. Good enough for government work. Alright, next up. Half a cup of white vinegar. Where did I not get the... Where is the liquid? Oh, it's right over here. Liquid measuring cup. To measure all the liquid. Half a cup, yes. Half a cup white vinegar. Distilled at that. I don't know if it matters. Oh, okay. So the last person to use this used it for sure. Cool. Let me just make sure that's good to go. Yeah, it's better. Okay. As we were saying, half a cup of vinegar. And as I was about to say before, I was like, oh, let me do something with this. I don't know what the difference between distilled vinegar and not distilled vinegar is exactly. Or if there is such a thing as vinegar that has not been distilled, to be honest. If anybody in the chat happens to know, feel free to drop some knowledge bombs on me. My setup... Oh, Doe of the Wood! Welcome, Doe. It's kind of new. I've done this a couple of times when I've needed to do stuff on the stovetop. It's not my preferred method of doing stuff, but I do it when I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over here as opposed to the counter. Okay, so after this we need a 4th cup of water. Is that enough? Is that too much? Might be too much. How are you doing, Doe? You've missed some pretty amazing fun streams. But hopefully today's will be also amazing and fun. And you will be a part of it. Part of potato history in the making. Yeah, it looks like a 4th. Alright, 1/4 cup. Bloop. What else we need? 1 teaspoon sugar. Which according to the thingamajig is 4.2 grams. So let's just add 4 grams of sugar. If we can. Nope, that's flour. We're going to be using that later, not yet. And 3. Oh, almost there. 4. Excellent. 4-ish. Got the sugar. Okay, 3/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon onion powder, 1/8 teaspoon garlic powder. Okay, spice time. Stay right there. All right. We don't actually have a 3/4 teaspoon, do we? Nope, we don't. That would be super easy, very an inconvenience. I'm good. I've been watching The Child, the baby. That's why you haven't been on. Well, baby could watch the show. I mean, my content is fairly child friendly, or family friendly, or whatever you want to call it. I try not to drop too many F-bombs. Only a few choice F-bombs. And actually, usually those are from somebody else, not me. Okay, so this is half. Bloop. Then we get 1/4. Fill that up. Do. Come on. Do. Good. Do. Put you in. See, that still hasn't reached a boil yet, so yeah. 1/4 onion, 8 garlic. Okay. Hey, come on, salt, get out of there. 1/4 onion. And if it were up to me, I would be like, oh, give me more garlic, less onion. And who knows, maybe if I do a ketchup test someday, maybe that's what it'll end up being. Do they have specific garlic-heavy ketchups? Is that a thing? Like, I feel like it would have to be, right? People love garlic. Who doesn't love garlic? Vampires, that's who doesn't. And can you trust a vampire? I mean, I guess it depends on the vampire. It depends on what universe we're looking at. Can you trust Shovelface? Can you really? That's the question. Oh god. Oh, for anybody who, like, actually knows that, like, there was, like, a big hubbubaloo about that new Resident Evil villain lady. Isn't she, like, a vampire? Isn't that her deal? Pretty sure. Out there. Alright. I'm gonna rinse you off. Probably gonna need you later. Stick you over there for now. Okay, so that's all the things we need from this. So now the step is to whisk it up, or in my case, stir it with the silicone spatula, because every single silicone whisk we have ever purchased has been a piece of garbage. Every single one of them. All right, put that on medium heat and then just stir. Whoa, don't just go all over the place. That's not what we want. Whisk it up, whisk it up, whisk it up, whisk it up. Let me just scoot this a little bit so you can see my face a little bit more. See, he could if my husband would get off the TV. Husband! Husband, what are you doing on the TV? Spoiler alert, if it's not playing Persona 5 and finishing it, get off the TV. See, wait, you can trust a vampire? Which specific vampire can you trust? Better question, are there vampires with whom you cannot trust? I feel like that's a better question. Should we be trusting all vampires or merely some vampires? Witty! I hear a Witty emerging from her cave. I have chicken food. Do you want to give chicken some food? Right over there. Potato skins, yes. Emerging from her cave. From her Witty bat cave. Alright, let me verify this. Says, yeah, when it comes to a boil, reduce heat to low, simmer for 20 minutes, stirring often. Not constantly, but often. It's not playing Persona 5. Will you tell him to get off the TV because Persona 5 is more important. Persona 5 Royal is more important than anything else he could be doing right now. Literally. How am I supposed to freak out about the third semester with him if he never beats it, huh? Huh? Riddle me that, Batman. I'm being serious here. This is some serious stuff. Also, get a load of this ketchup. Can you see this already? Look at that. That's pretty nice. Whoa. I'm wondering, see, I'm really curious what's going to finish first. Because I have zero idea how, because again, if this takes 15 minutes to get to a boil in the first place and then takes like another 6 or 7, and this might take 5 minutes to get to boil and then needs another 15, did I say 15 or 20? 20, right? 20. And then needs another 20 to simmer, then who knows? I mean, optimally they'd be done around the same time, though I would kind of like this one to be done first, because the potatoes are supposed to cool a little bit before you start doing stuff with them. It didn't specify how long to cool them for, and it also didn't say, yeah, put them in a fridge or like rinse them off with cold water to make that a faster thing. Just like let them cool. I'm like, that sounds great. Thanks. Thanks a lot. So I don't know. We're gonna be standing here stirring stuff for a bit. The ketchup sounds kind of gross. Like as far as the recipe or as far as the sounds it's making. The ketchup ASMR. Is that what's gross? Do I need to speak louder to cover the sounds of the sloshing ketchup? Because, I mean, if it's the recipe, I don't see what's so questionable about the recipe. It all seems like pretty standard ingredients to me. Oh, it's starting to steam. Take a gander and see what temperature we're sitting at. 165. What are we sitting at there? Also 163-ish. Whoa! That looks like a boil. All right. All right, so let's set a timer for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Oh man, it smells like ketchup already though. That's pretty cool. Like, I can get behind that, no problem. I find it interesting that the instructions are like, yes, cool it in the pot with the lid on. As opposed to like transferring it to another container or something? Yes, the ketchup ASMR is what's gross. Well, I apologize. I can't remember. Are you also one of those people who doesn't like the M word? Okay, that's actually still bubbling a little bit more than I would like. Let me put this on the back burner on a slightly lower temperature so it doesn't, like, you know, freaking overboil, because that's the last thing we want is burnt ketchup. Sadly, you can no longer see it, but them's their sacrifices we have to make for culinary success. Just move this up slightly. Got to keep it at just the right level. Yeah, there may be a little bit of waiting just overall during this entire stream, but it's going to be waiting where I'm actually doing something as opposed to just sitting in front of the TV. Sitting in front of the monitor being like, what up? I'm honestly okay with moist. Oh, I'm okay with moist as well. moist, delicious cakes and cookies and towelettes, as it were. It's also actually kind of hard to see the cat. There we go. Turn on the light. Make it easier to see. How about that? Do I have... I don't. Let me actually rotate this so now you can actually... There you go. You can see the potato action going on. That's pretty good, right? You've been without potatoes this whole time. Unable to see them for their glorious selves that they are. Let me actually pump this up a little bit more. I guess the probably... I wonder if I should start forming the potatoes into the tots whilst heating up the oil, or if I should... That would probably be a good idea. Oh, okay, so that's a little bit... Let's crank you down ever so slightly so you stop bubbling quite so much. There we go. See, what I'd really like to learn to make is a really good barbecue sauce. More specifically, a really good honey barbecue sauce. Because honey barbecue is amazing, and it goes great with wings. Oh, dip. The one that Whitty and I made for the wing date night thing was pretty good, but we needed to double the recipe for next time, I think. Plus, like, it wasn't even a... Like, it wasn't even a from-scratch recipe. It was like, use barbecue sauce as base and then add stuff to it. And like, I mean, that's good, but how authentic is it really? Compared to doing it yourself. All by yourself. Technically together, because it was for a date night activity. Don't want to be all by myself. Should I crank this a little bit? There we go. Just a little bit, inch like that. And we're still waiting on the potatoes. Definitely makes me glad I decided to start the potatoes before I started the ketchup. Even though the ketchup is, again, a more active process than the potatoes are. Yeah, I was talking with Dark Rose about the whole fact that people like to redeem sing mode and how... Like, just every now and then, I'll just burst out into song for no reason. Like, I'll think of something based on what I've said. It'll connect to a lyric that I know from a song, and then I'll just start singing it. Yet somehow when sing mode triggers, my brain just completely shuts off and forgets all about what songs are. I think what I need to do is just calm down, stop freaking out so much about the fact that if I don't sing, people will crucify me, and then just be like, what are songs? What is a song? Here's a song, and then start, singing that song. Gradually replacing the words as necessary. Also, a little bit sad that Shillelagh hasn't shown up to try to ban my words from the start, as was suggested would happen. I'm kind of wondering which word it would be. I was thinking what bad word... Or rather, what word would be bad for me to have silenced? And I think so might be one of those words. I feel like I say so, ... etc., so on and so forth. See, I did it there. So on and so forth. Twice in the single sentence, within the span of 5 words. Oh my gosh. Therefore, see, caught myself. I think that would be a good one to try to ban. Not that I'm trying to give people ideas. Shillelagh's not here. And cannot use that to disadvantage me. Okay, I can actually tell this is being reduced already. Because now when I'm stirring, I can see the bottom of the pot. Which I think is the point, maybe? Possibly? I imagine the reason that it needs to cool with the lid on is so that less moisture escapes once it's not heating anymore. So it does not dry out. Just to guess. Oh, it's starting to boil. It's starting to boil. Okay, alright. Setting another timer. This one's on the phone. Gonna set a timer for 7 minutes. Yep. Keep on stirring this. Don't want it to burn. So on and so... Wait, hold on. Yeah, so on and so forth is more a phrase than an individual word, though. True, but as we all know, words are made up of phrases. Scratch that, reverse it. Phrases are made up of words, you see. Words are made up of letters. They're a completely different thing. But yeah, so... Right there. See, I would have been screwed. I would have had to start the timer over. But yeah, I don't think it matters, really. Like, it's not, oh, you can't say this phrase. It's you cannot use this word. Even if this word is part of this phrase, you are not allowed to use it. That's the way I interpret it, and I feel like that's the way the rules lawyers who watch my stream would also interpret it. So, that's the way it's going to be. All right, so it's official. The potatoes are going to get done first. So that'll give them, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They'll give them at least 5 minutes to cool off, which is good. I was planning on having them cool off for somewhere between 5 to 15. I don't know. Like, I don't know if 5 is not enough, but I feel like 15 should be, like, probably sufficient to cool off the potatoes. Yeah, I think this is a good simmer temperature, too, because every now and then I'll see a bubble, but it's not like a violent bubble. It's like a very gentle bubble that just springs up from the bottom. Just like one. Here's what I find interesting, though, is my understanding about ketchup is it's like supposed to be 30% sugar or something like that. Looking at the ingredient list, I don't know how much sugar is in tomatoes by themselves. And I know that honey is a lot of sugar, but just like even basing it on that, we've got, see, I guess that would be about half of the liquid ingredients. Maybe it's pretty close. Maybe just 30%. That's probably true. So I wonder if actual, like, store brand store brand ketchup recipes use honey as one of their ingredients, or if this is just like a quick hack. A hack on the way to ketchup. This is some thick ketchup, though. Might turn down the heat whilst I drain the potatoes and leave them out to cool. Also, ooh, I'm gonna wanna, let me just try not to unplug the thing. Let me just hold on to this real quick. There we go. Grabbing these guys, because the sides of this thing get really, really hot, and I don't want to burn myself. Maybe I should turn this down again. Maybe a little bit, just a scotch. There we go. Might turn it down even more. Just put it down to the lowest setting while I do the potatoes. That'd probably be fine. How much time we got on that, by the way? 3 minutes! 3 minutes, 20 seconds. I didn't bother to look up on this recipe to see how much this is supposed to actually make. See, serving 1 tablespoon. Ha, like that's gonna happen. How many servings, though? How many servings do you make? Scrolling. You are not telling... Oh, 22. Okay. 22 tablespoons, did you say? Yes, 22 tablespoons. How many cups is that? Hold on. Less than 2, that's for sure. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So like a little less than 1.5 cups. So I'm guessing like the water probably reduces entirely. I have a a feeling that the slices of potato are probably not going to be edible at all, now that I think about it. Just because they will have been boiling for half as much time. Like, I don't care how small they are. That's about the size that normal potato chunks are boiled for mashed potatoes when I do it. So it's probably not going to be enough. Yeah, really starting to be able to see the bottom of this pot now. Wish I had a less powerful burner at the front of the stove so you could be observing. Yeah, just take it off. See, look at this. See this? Is it showing? Nope. See? Yep. That's not tomato. That's pot. 100% pot all the time. I'm actually wondering if I should have used a smaller pot. See, that's another thing. Like, first time I ever make anything, I'm like, I don't know how much space I'm going to need for this. I'm going to overestimate, just in case. Last thing we want is to not have enough room for what we're doing. But yeah, this seems like way more than enough. Might as well open up the recipe for the tots again, because we're going to need to refer to that real soon. Did I even take that? I did not. Okay, it'll be fine. That's less gross sounding. It sounds less gross now than it did before, and I feel like it sounds pretty similar. Also, I appreciate that most of the ketchup is not sticking to the pot. Hey! Dismiss. 7 minutes. Turn the heat off. Turn the heat down real quick. Move this over so I don't harm myself. Grab the strainy bit. Knock the salt on the ground. Rinse off tomato paste from my hand. Stick hands in the mitts, grab the potatoes, and slowly drain the potatoes. Oh god, my glasses are steamy. It's a disaster. Okay, you can just sit right there for now. Okay. And, you can live right there. Okay, so the potatoes are gonna just kind of chill out here in the sink, all nice and happy by themselves. While we pump this back up a little bit and continue to stir for another 6 minutes. Scroll back down to the instructions. Close the ad that's loading again. I swear, I need to take Witty's advice and download Brave. If it's ad-free, it's for me. I guess a little bit is sticking to the sides. Okay. Shoot-a-bop, doop-dap-da. Okay. Drain well, let cool. Okay, so I'm guessing they are not cool if they're still steaming. So that's one of the metrics we're going to use to see if they're done yet. And ready to move on. Still got about 5 minutes left on this. Also, do I have the lid to this readily available? I don't. It's over there. Let me just quickly move away. Move back over. Grab the lid. The lid continues stirring. I wonder how caramelized the honey gets in this whole process. Like, probably not much. This is still pretty samey as far as general consistency. If anything, the honey probably loosens up with the heat. We should do a side-by-side comparison. I've got some friggin'... Well, actually, no. Fix. Threw them away. We had some packets of Heinz from the last time we went and got fast food, but now they're gone. We may have some in the fridge. I'm not sure. If so, I think we've only got like sugar-free, which this is not sugar-free. Or is it no extra sugar added? One of those two. It doesn't really seem to be bubbling at all anymore. You hot enough? You need to be hotter? Am I doing it right? Give me a sign. Cook my ketchup one more time. My saucelessness was killing me, and I must confess, this wasn't free. It wasn't free. Why do I even try? My ability to slay with the lyrics has diminished over the years. I used to consider myself something of a lyrical assassin. Those days are long gone. Is this actually a cup and a half? I don't know, man. Maybe. I'm not going to put it back in the liquid measuring cup. That's... Well, do I even need a liquid measuring cup for anything else? Maybe not. I don't think so. Well, look at these ingredients over here. Oh, for the vegetable oil. Okay. Well, I completely forgot. Wow, okay. I was like, oh man, how much of the vegetable oil should I put in the pan? It's like, it says. It literally says right there. Oh, okay. We'll just do that then. We'll follow the instructions as we normally do when things turn out okay. Cheering. Do Freebird? I don't know most of Freebird. Could look up the lyrics and attempt it. Of course, looking up the lyrics and attempting it would necessitate browsing away from my my recipe. No, I don't. That's not what I'm looking for. Stop it. Stop it. Shooby-da-bop. Okay, Freebird. I'm sure that's just a joke. But you asked for it. It's attempting. Also, it looks like, I apologize, it appears as though my bitrate is being a little bit back and forthy. Greg Hampton! Hello, friendo. How are you today? We're making some ketchup and some tater tots shortly thereafter, once the ketchup is done reducing into a nice, delicious ketchup-y thickness. Give me the lyrics. There we go. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? I don't know Freebird, then why are you asking for it? Rough day. Oh man, what's wrong? You alright? Not to like inject the stream with a whole bunch of drama or anything, but like, if need be, I'm always but a Facebook message away. If you need to a shoulder to vent and or bitch to. All right, so here we have. Look at this. Look at this ketchup. Look how much it's reduced. All right, so let's put. First off, let's slack that, and then we'll put the lid on it, and we will move it over elsewhere. We'll move it onto the counter for now. Let's take a little tasty taste of this. That's pretty good. This, dare I say, this tastes more like tomatoes than normal ketchup. That's actually pretty good. I do not have any complaints about that ketchup, though it's supposed to, you know, what's the word? Not condense. Cool off. Probably, I mean, it probably solidifies a little bit, but. All right, so let me just rinse this off real fast. See, level 3 backbone went down? That's an internet thing. Is this like an at-home thing or like a work thing? It sounds like something that's more professional in nature than like personal use to me, but then again, I also don't have like the hugest mastery over my my internet and or Wi-Fi situation. All right, so let's grab the potatoes. Potatoes are still steaming a little bit, ever so slightly. You're in IT now, so yes, work. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean that's where they pay you the big bucks, right? It's because of your genius when it comes to interneting, I guess would be my thing. So I only sang like 2 lines of Freebird, but that's all you're getting for now because I need to look up something important, which is our par boiled potatoes safe to eat. They're potatoes that their starch is mostly broken down but not completely. This makes them safer than raw potatoes but not completely safe. Okay, well, that's good to know. Not going to stick these in my mouth. I guess I could stick them in the microwave. I don't see any reason why I couldn't stick them in the microwave. Exactly. Well, I hope that they continue to give you the big bucks, but that things end up being easier. Potatoes equal danger? What is this nonsense you speak of? Potatoes aren't danger. Potatoes are wonderful. Potatoes are our friends. And as my good old dad used to say, taters never did taste good with chicken on a plate. Why did he say that? I don't know. I think he's a little bit weird. Shoto crazy des. Alright, let me throw this away because it's a razor blade waiting to happen. And we do not abide by razor blades. I don't know how long to put this in here to the point. And I don't even know how to tell when it's done, to be honest. Probably by temperature, maybe? As we continue to wait for these to stop steaming, which I can still see the steam. Still see the steam. Yeah, that's the right thing. Let's see. Potato cooked temperature. What are we looking for? 210 degrees. Good Lord. Wow. Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay. Let's continually nuke these for 30 seconds until the biggest one turns out to be 210, and then stick it in our mouths and hope that these are ready. Someone else says it's a little bit weird. What do you mean? Oh yeah. What taters and chicken is? It is delicious. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why he's a crazy man. Okay, this is not why he's a crazy man, but it is partial evidence as to the craziness of his manness. All right, what temperature are you registering? Stab. You are. Oh, you're close. You're 197. All right, let's stick you in for another 15. Sure, that might do it. Yeah, I love mashed potatoes and chicken. It's fantastic. When I go to Texas Roadhouse, I always get, well, not always, but usually, I usually get country fried chicken with gravy and mashed potatoes, usually with butter and sour cream. All right, let me see here. What are you registering now? 93, 98, 99, 200. Let's get another 15. Like, the smaller ones are probably perfectly edible, but you gotta be careful. Still see some steam there. I mean, I can touch them. They're not burning my hand. So that's encouraging. All right. Stick it with the pointy end once more. You are not increasing, my dude. Why are you not increasing? Why won't you go up? I want you to go up, please. How am I supposed to eat you? How in the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? Alright. Desperate times call for desperate measures. This is going in for another 30 seconds. Potatoes and chicken is kind of a staple. What? What, Greg? What is confusing you at this time? I know I say many confusing things. Wash my neck, yeah. Ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. How in the heck can I wash my neck if it ain't gonna rain no more? It's a song. Where did it come from? Where did it go? I couldn't even begin to tell you. Did I hear some laughter come from you? Aha. All right, so this is not getting higher than 200 degrees. And I honestly feel like it's probably pretty gosh darn cooked. Like, I don't know, man. What even is overcooked potato when you think about it? I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say, woo, okay, that's warm. That is a hot on my fingies. Ah, term! Sup, what are we making today? Well, hell, today we are making tater tots and ketchup from scratch. We basically already made the ketchup. The ketchup's done and cooling over there. I can't remember, it said there was a certain length of time to have it cool for, but we're basically just gonna let it cool until the tater tots are done. Unfortunately, right now we're also waiting for the potatoes to cool enough that we can shred them. Because that's the second step of the process for the potatoes. And honestly, like I can hold the potato in my hand. It still feels a little warm. It doesn't look like, I still see a little bit of steam coming off it. So I don't know. How cool does a potato really need to be? I mean, how does one shred potatoes? Well, I'm glad you asked. The method that the recipe says to do is use a box grater like this one here, which is a perfectly valid option if you have one and don't have the other thing that I have and I'm going to use. I'm just going to use a food processor. I was reading the comments on the recipe and someone was like, yeah, the holes for the box grater seem to make shreds that were too big. I just put mine in a food processor and I said to myself, I like doing things the lazy way. So I think I'm just going to do that instead and it'll be fine. I need to go. Hope the tots turn out well. I hope they do too. If you want to, try to not forget to send you pictures of the tots once they're done. Awesome, how goes it? We've just been raiding with Daz again. Yeah, I saw in the Discord. And if it wasn't for the fact that I was like preparing to stream myself, I would have popped in and been like, yeah. But I hope many people get... I'm worried about eating this, man. I'll just take a nibble out of it. Just see what... Seems like potato. Except for the top. The top is a little bit weird. Not super thrilled with the top bit. Not bad. But the inside, like the top bit feels almost like a second skin at this point, which is weird. But like, I know potato peels are technically edible. By technically, I mean literally edible, but... You know, something about this. Maybe it's not actually done yet. And it's so weird. Look at this. Look at this weird sort of translucent papery skin to this thing. It's very, very strange. Lazy Ways King. Yes, it certainly is. Wait, Dangerado. Yes. We're making Danger Tots today. He made a young girl cry, but it was tears of joy. Freaking dude, Here's the thing about me, is that it's very difficult for me to cry, even if I feel very much like crying. Interestingly, though, the things that do tend to make me cry tend to be things that, like, aren't necessarily sad, though inside out did make me bawl a little bit. It's more like really heartfelt, heartwarming displays of, like, bonds between people. Like, if someone's, like, super alone, or at least feels super alone and or isolated and or abandoned, then there's someone there and they're like, I won't leave you, I'm here for you, blah, blah, so on and so forth. Like, that shit gets me weepy. But yeah, all that aside, I was like, this is a situation where I would have, like, teared up if I was more capable of being a crying person. Maybe the fact that I was drunk also made that harder. But I super appreciated the raid when it happened to me. Y'all are an amazing community. I'm glad to slowly incorporate myself into it. The only way it should be. Tears of joy? Yeah, if only the only tears that could happen would be tears of joy. Isn't there like a difference in the chemical makeup between tears if you're crying sad and crying happy? Like, I think like the hormones are different, so like the actual consistency of the tears is slightly not the same. I feel like that's the thing. I might be a liar. Acts of kindness make me cry. Aw, me too, Mom. Yet a wholesome man. Yet a wholesome man. I was once described as the most wholesome meme. And I didn't even know what wholesome memes were prior to that. And I looked it up and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. All right, so this... All right, I don't see steam anymore. These are very, very easy to touch with my hands. We're going to take them over to the food processor. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me. Let me just kind of rotate, scooch down, scooch. My head should be somewhere around there. Yeah, that should be fine. It's going to be kind of hard to reach out for a little bit, but... Hey, oh, no, move it a little bit more. Nope, move it. There we go. Yep, hey, you. Yep. Hey, it's my face. Okay, so this also might be a little loud. It's kind of far from the microphone, so hopefully it won't be too loud. See, these probably also won't fit, so yeah, I'm probably going to need to chop these in half and feed them through. Pot for the ketchup is still warm, so looks like it's got more cooling off to do. Yeah, wholesome memes are fun. I think they're cute. A lot of them are kind of repetitive. Like, oh man, I love my friends so much. Ooh woo, hearts everywhere. It's like that, yeah, okay, that's fine, but you know. Cut the potato in half. There we go. And you can tell that it's parboiled because you can actually cut it in half kind of easily. I'm not sure if any of these are thin enough to cut normally. Or to process normally, I guess would be. Okay, yeah, probably not. Even the skinniest one looks too thick. So let's just go like this. Also hoping that the mass of these 3 potatoes, or 2 4/5 potatoes, will not be too much to all be in at the same time. But we're about to find out. Will you fit? You will fit. All right. Sound warning, maybe. Looking good so far. Get down. Up. Okay. Good news. Whoa, hold on. Still got a little bit of... Well, this has the weird skin bit too. That's very strange. If I put you here, and I'll turn you back on, will you shred? Hard to say. Alright, well, it's good enough for government work. Some of this appears to be a little bit gummy, like almost mashed potato consistency, but we do have a whole lot of just shreddy boys. Fingers crossed that this didn't boil for too long. There's no way it boiled for too long. That's crazy. That's just insanity. Do not... Whoa, hold on. Let me try not to get the pot holders wet because that will just transfer the heat instead of blocking it, and that's not good at all. Sounds like a sewing machine? It does kind of sound like a sewing machine at that speed. I feel like it didn't used to, but then again, maybe it's also, as it gets fuller and stuff, it starts to change its cadence. He's sewing the potatoes. Oh my gosh. Potato Interesting concept. Sounds like the dentist drill to you. Oh god, that's a way different way to remind me of the smell of drilled teeth. Drilled teeth have a smell? Please say it ain't so. That's real disturbing. Oh man. Right, we're just going to rinse this off before it dries and cakes to the thingamajig. Future James will thank you. that's good. Don't cut yourself on the processor blade because that's not good at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna let this soak in here so that it doesn't dry, but I'm gonna need a little bit more intensive, I should probably scoot this back. Gonna need a little bit more intensive cleaning process in order to friggity clean it 100%. You're welcome. Let's see. Hey Sin, you know what's fun? DMing? What? Yes? I guess so? Are DMs happening right now? I'm a little busy. Is someone asking to slide right into my DMs? Like, what's happening? I'm a little lost. Also, I almost never remember DMs are a thing on Twitch specifically, so if anyone ever messages me there and I seem to ignore them, I'm sorry. As the DM... Oh, DMing in Dungeons & Dragons. Oh, okay, that's better. Started playing Dungeons & Dragons. Well, good for you. And you're the DM? Nice, nice. Yeah, I've never actually DM'd something. I'll get into this after I explain this next part because it's going to be slightly involved. So this here is a clean kitchen towel. The next part of the recipe calls for either something like this or a cheesecloth. We tried to get cheesecloth, could not find. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this instead. The next step is to drain as much water out of the potatoes as possible, and you do that by squeezing the crap out of them. Just squeeze them all nice and just really give them the business. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. And I think this is probably the main reason that they wanted you to let them cool off, because you don't want to be squeezing hot water out of something and have it go all over your hands. So yeah. But yeah, like D&D, just come on, squeeze. D&D is not bad. Let me put it that way. I have enjoyed playing D&D. I play D&D now with Squeaks and Shillelagh. There's not really a lot of water coming out of the bottom. Maybe it's getting all soaked up into the inside. Maybe I need to just squeeze better and harder. But yeah, but D&D is probably my least favorite setting to do RP in. And it's not even necessarily because I dislike the system. Like D&D 4th edition, I despise. 3.5 and Pathfinder are alright. 5th isn't bad. But just, I don't know, something about just the setting and the lore, it just doesn't speak to me. I don't know why. I think it's similar to the reason that, like, Skyrim and stuff also have never really speaks to me. It's just something about the world is just, I don't know. Like, I like fantasy. Fantasy is fine. Fantasy's okay. Maybe my conception of fantasy that I like is more akin to, say, this is really not... Let me take a look at what's happening here. Okay, so that is a ball of shredded potato, mostly. Let's just let's put this in this bowl real quick. Definitely gonna have to wash this towel. Oh my god. Maybe I should let the towel soak too. Like, this doesn't really feel wet. It feels more gummy than anything else. I'm wondering if I skipped a step somewhere that they didn't tell me to do. Like, before boiling the peeled potatoes, rinse them over and over to get rid of starch or something. Because that would be unfortunate. Let me just, let me try to stir these up real fast. Oh, I don't use D&D as the setting. Oh, all my world is homebrew. But, like, are the classes the same and stuff? Classes and, like, general spells and abilities and whatnot. Who doesn't love a bowl of shredded potato? Oh, man, I don't know. Who doesn't? I guess it all depends on some of the other qualities of the potato. So let me move this back over here. Here we go. Stay right there. Classes are the same, yes, because I need a system to play in. Right. See, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I guess, in my experience, I feel like I've had the most fun in role-playing systems that... I guess, allow more freedom in character creation stuff. Like, I've enjoyed playing GURPS. Oh, dear. All right, let me just... Okay. All right, so this does look like shreds of potato, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah, it's still shredded. Still shredded. Still shredded. All right, cool. And just, I will put this over here for now. I feel like I should probably be using a wooden spoon for this. Anyway, this plastic spoon does not feel like it's going to do what I want it to do. Also, you know, it might as well be a good enough time to start heating the oil. What's the worst that could happen? It gets too hot, I'll just lower the temperature. It'll be fine. That way we spend less time waiting around once it's actually boiling. Okay, you just wipe out water out of you so that we don't get water and oil into the pan. That would be not optimal. This most recent campaign, I have a cleric of Persephone. She's pretty cool. Having trouble adjusting to the different kitchen view sin, really? Well, it's going to be like this probably half the time going forward. It all really depends on what's going on. What I hope to do... Oh, oof. Okay, let me get into the battery saga. Oh, hold on. Yeah, once we actually have a battery installed in the laptop again, it may even go from this view to that view within the same stream. That's what I'm hoping. It'll give me more freedom to actually have the computer where I want it to be at any given point in time. Scoob! Hey, I'm here. Don't be alarmed. Oh, no, I'm not alarmed. I'm relieved. Super relieved. But yeah, so, okay. Let me tell you about the battery situation. So, first thing we did was we're like, okay, this computer needs a battery. Let's order one. Turns out that the laptop that we have has like a extended hard drivey thing inside it. And so, the battery that we got was too big. Would not work for the laptop. Would not fit. So I was like, okay, let's return it. Get a smaller one. So we did. And then when we tried to install that one, apparently Dell did some kind of update where it won't allow non-manufacturer batteries to operate in the laptop. So this one's useless too. So we're going to have to return this one and then spend more money on an official one, which is just so exciting. So yeah, the first check that I get from Twitch eventually is basically going to fund the battery for the laptop. But once I have it, I won't need to just keep it plugged in during the whole stream, and I'll be able to move it around if I need to shift things around. Where is it? Oh, it's right over here. Okay, so this is a bowl of shredded potato. I feel like it's still it's definitely sticky. I'm a little bit worried. Maybe the flour will help absorb stuff and dry it out. I don't know. Like the stream announcement said, Sin is going to attempt to make tater tots. I have no guarantee that I'm going to succeed in making tater tots. That is up to God, really, when you think about it. Okay, so we need a tablespoon all-purpose flour. How much flour is that? That is, let's say, 8 grams. 8 grams of flour. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if I put a little bit more because, like I said, I'm a little worried about the consistency of this stuff. So we're going to... Hold on, do I already have a spoon over here? I thought I did. Yep, right here. It's the one that I use for the sugar. And it's still basically clean. Okay, so plop. Now, oh, that's 6. And 7. 8, maybe? 8, perfect. All right, that's really not that much flour. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's tablespoon or teaspoon? Hold on. Tablespoon. No, yeah, that's the right number. Crap. All right, fine. Be that way. Yeah, really, a tablespoon? Impressive. Oh God, people are saying things. People have said things when I've been distracted. What have the people said? They've said, oh my God, they've said so many things. Well, hey, Scooby has arrived. Hey, man. Called it? Wait, what'd you call? What happened? What did I miss? Sad fact, I don't really like tater tots? Oh, I mean, that's okay. I'm sure you like potatoes in other forms. That is a sad fact, you cry now. Also dislike hash browns. What about mashed potatoes? If you say you dislike mashed potatoes,
Do you like mashed potato or the show? What? You don't like... Do you like any potato? You love roasted potatoes. Okay. All right. Acceptable. Acceptable job, bad cop. Me too, Scoob, not a fan. What? What? Mom, what are you talking about? What is going on? I feel like I'm learning this for the very first time. This is blasphemy. I'd marry a hash brown if I could. Find one that would help clean up sometimes and could put up with my nonsense. Mash the television show. Oh my gosh, you people. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. What do we need? We need garlic powder, we need onion powder, we need oregano, we need dill, we need salt and pepper. Okay. Oh, right, I was going to start heating the frickin' oil. Oh my gosh. I'm so easily distractible. Okay, we need what? A cup? 1 cup? 1 cup vegetable oil. Okay. We're going to use canola oil. It's a vegetable, right? Sure. Let's go with that. It's what we used to fry the chicken in, so it'll work here. 1 cup? Yes, 1 cup. Okay. Perfect. All right. It's not as deep as I thought it would be, but that's okay. Both are terrible, but they're not. Exactly, Scoob. You like both or you dislike both. There's no in between. I mean, I guess that would be true, wouldn't it? On that note, love Marmite? I've never had Marmite. I could not begin to tell you what it tastes like. My understanding is it's kind of a... Well, no, I know Vegemite's an acquired taste. Is Marmite also an acquired taste? Also, what is Marmite made of? I don't remember. All right, power burner. Let's heat you up a little bit. Start heating you. Okay, so we got that. What's next? What's next? Vegemite. Wait, is it the same? There's no way it's the same thing, right? Marmite is the bee daddy, the bomb daddy. Marmite is yeast extract. Oh my god, so many messages all at once. Couldn't tell you what it tastes like, but my Marmite. Your oh my god. Is that a joke, Greg? How often did we have the tater tots when you were young? Just not a fan of fried anything. I guess that's true. I don't know. I guess not that often. I like tater tots, though. Fried food is amazing. Fight me. Is the daddy even? Oh, my God. Oh, I read that as extract, I think. All right. It's the same as Vegemite. Okay, then. All right. Ma's had Vegemite before. Wahaha, got you to say it out loud. Say what out loud? Wait, what? Oh, the joke? I'll bet you're proud of yourself. Okay, this is heating. What do we need? What do we need? We need 1 teaspoon garlic powder. Garlic powder is here. Teaspoon is somewhere. Let me actually lower this just in case. I feel like this is actually going to take longer than I anticipate. I don't want it to get too hot too soon. Because cooling off the oil it might take a little bit more time. And that would be not super great. Yes, more garlic than onion. That's what I'm talking about. 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, yes. Yes, okay. Half a teaspoon onion powder. Boop. This is, of course, assuming that I'm going to be able to mix this sufficiently, and it's not going to be a horrible, terrible, awful, no good, very bad disaster. Disastrophe. Once again, as I like to say fairly frequently on the channel, even if it's not perfect, it'll probably still be edible, right? Like, I've made several things that have not looked all that great, but have still tasted perfectly fine. Like the monster cake. The monster cake didn't look amazing, but it tasted delicious. Okay, so we need 1/4 of oregano, 1/4 of dill, and then everything else to taste. Where is the quarter? Quarter oregano. Oregano. Oh no. Put this back on. There we go. Oh my god, even more things. Do you have Twidgets in the States? I have never heard of a Twidgets. What does Twidgets mean? Is it a place? Very unlikely. Twidgets are so good. Not a fan of Vegemite either. Disastrophe. Aren't they just genuinely... Wait. Aren't they just... I genuinely thought there were twigs in Marmite. What are you talking about?
What is happening? Why are you eating bark from a tree? Inquiring minds need to know. Because they are very confused. Well, come on. You better not dump all of your contents onto the floor. Oregano. Looks good. Okay, dump you in. Put you back on. And dill. Oh, I forgot to put, there we go. Put the little sprinkle guard back on the garlic powder. Here we go. Coming. And dill, which I have not used since the episode where I made the ranch. I should make more ranch, which will mean I need to get more buttermilk because the ones that we had expired. Ho ho. Come on. Yep. There we go. Dill. I'm very cautious about using dill because, again, I've used dill in recipes and it's been like, oh, this is way too much dill. Why did you tell me to use this much? Blam. Okay. Salt and pepper to taste. Don't think I need that anymore. Though I might need it when I do the parsley bit. I have absolutely no idea how much parsley to chop up. Let's, salt all over the space. Salt, it's probably good. Who knows? Like, it's like, oh, use it to taste. And I'm like, it's not cooked yet. How am I supposed to taste it? You people are crazy. So, I'm going to move this out of the way. Don't need it anymore. Now we're going to attempt to stir this up into a relatively fully coated, homogeneous little clumpy do of stuff. See how hot this is right now. Oh, it's at 306 already. Excellent. Fantastic. We're not going to really have to wait all that much longer, probably. Okay, mix you up. Just kind of get you all nice and coated with things. Okay, that is a link. I will have to look at it in a bit. Given the texture, they might as well be, but they're great. What did I say? What did I say? Oh, the texture might as well be twigs. See, I used to think that Triscuits tasted like, or texture-wise, would be what wood would taste like. Hey, let me touch this. It's not quite. Still sticky. Still pretty sticky. Still stickier than I anticipated them being when I read the recipe. Because the recipe itself, let me actually finish that off. Oh my god, you're covered in dill. It says, okay, let me swap this around. The mixture should be workable but dry. Sticky doesn't mean dry in my book, so I'm not sure how correct this is. But again, see, maybe we did need cheesecloth. Maybe the dish towel that I used was not dish towel-y enough. Also, I think the pepper makes me want to sneeze, which is not optimal. See, what flavor is original? Marmite, Vegemite flavor. Dang, that's a lot. That's a hot thermometer. No, it's hot oil. The thermometer is actually room temperature. It's 332. Okay, we're getting there. It's a safe link, by the way. I trust you, Greg. I trust you. It's just Google. Yes, Google never results in questionable content, ever. Yeah, I think it means the hands are preoccupied. Yes, they are. They definitely are. Like to think that I'm a trusted user. Yeah, dude, I think you're pretty swell. Just saying. Grade A user right there. Oh, yeah, just letting him know. Okay, because I needed to look at it. Don't blame me. Here's the thing. Well, assuming Whitty is in the chat right now, I'm sure she would put the kibosh on anything that was not good. All right, so, okay. Season, mixture, yep, okay. Heat, wait, hold on. Form potatoes into tots. And fry 5 to 6 at a time. How many tots is this supposed to make, though, is the question. Approximately how many tots? Yields 6 servings. How much is a serving? Tell me how much a serving is. I need to know. Please? Servings per container, 6. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what the serving is. Okay, whatever. All right, so let's just turn them into 6. A total of 6. And then each one will be 1 serving. How about that? Does that sound good to everybody? No? Okay, well, Still stirring you up a little bit. I'm wondering. See, here's one of the things. I'm wondering whether or not these shreds are a bit too long. If they need to be smaller shreds or something. I mean, I thought that putting them in the food processor was supposed to solve that problem in the first place. Okay, we're at 345, gradually getting a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm going to form the first 6 that are going to go in. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this plate, I'm going to line it with a paper towel, because that's where they need to be transferred to once they're done. I'm going to get this travesty right here and dispose of it, I guess? I don't know, just put it... Oh, you know what we can do? We can feed this to the chickens too. They'll be fine with it, probably. Put you in the sink. Okay, and we should probably have a staging... Actually, hold on. We can use the plate that the weird potatoes were on as the staging area for the tots themselves. So let's wash our hands. Some impeccably clean hands. And then form those tots, baby.
Oh my god, so many more things. Da 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 da. Pinky. Pinky will be the one finger that is not clean, maybe. Da 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 da. Does Daz even trust you fully? Oh my god. He trusts me to create all you see and use in Discord and Twitch. You are the master of his domain. Trailer is your favorite creation. Have I seen the trailer? I'm not sure if I have. Yeah, I will give you that. Switching to phone and taking you to... Ooh, kinky. Hey, you didn't even buy us dinner first. I'm making dinner. Well, I'm making breakfast, more like it. It's more of a breakfast food. Anyway, all right, so this, let me just double check. This is, all right, it's 157 right now. Okay, so let's, how big is a tot, right? That is the age-old question. Okay, so these are workable, not as sticky as they could be, I guess, is how I would describe them at the moment. These might be relatively large tots. That's okay. It's alright to be a chunky tot. No one's going to judge you except... no one's going to judge you. Definitely not me. I'm not going to judge you. No, I wouldn't do that. That's terrible. Please hold together. Please hold... Okay, fine. You don't want to hold together? You can just go back in there. And also, not all tots need to be the exact same size. Some tots can be a little bit smaller than other tots. Some tots are chonky. Some tots are non-key. I need to crush you together? Come on. Do it. Do it. We're not trying to make frickin' just ordinary hash browns, bro. We're trying to make tots. Stick together, tots. Like you're supposed to be sticky. Is that not the point? Sort of? It's like you got strings flapping all over the place. I feel like that's not the best. Like flour is what's supposed to help bind you together, right? Should I just add more flour? Consensus on the flour adding thing? Or maybe does it need to be mixed better? Hold on, let me try this. Oh god. Oh god. Yep, it's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Like, you stick to my fingers. Why won't you stick to each other? Come on, buddy. Be a pal. Be a pal. Do I need to, like, crush you? Is that... Oh, okay, that works. Alright, we found the solution. We just have to fist it a little bit. Fist it with your fingers. Alright, there we go. Take those shreds and squeeze them tight. And then they might hold together slightly better than they were before. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but this is some ASMR. Oh my gosh. Sure. We'll go with you. Oh my god, these... Alright, now I'm starting to understand why the picture looked the way that it did. Because it is not...
They're a little hard to get round. Let's put it that way. God, there's so many things to see, so many things to read, so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're a tater tot. Get into the fryer and cook, please. All right, this should be fine. This should be. That looks like 6 of them, right? Sure. They don't look as tot-like as they could, but you know what? Gonna have to just deal with it. Yeah, I'm wondering, because these instructions say drain well, they do not say rinse well. I'm assuming that rinsing is not something they wanted you to do, right? I feel like that's the case. All right, what temperature are you at now? You are at 360. All right, so now we can probably... All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the spider. See, this is a spider. See, Scoob? This is the spider I was talking about. It is a kitchen spider. Ooh, don't know if you looked it up or not. Oh my god, more things. Shillelagh! Shillelagh, you're here! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Oh. More things. Very comfortable with our sexuality in Scotland. Well, I'm comfortable with mine too. Let's see. Yeah, take that, Tots. You phrasing? My phrasing is impeccable. What are you talking about? Woohoo a fisting. Never an inappropriate time for a fisting. Oh Lord, what did you come back to? Well, you're the one who said you were taking me to bed. It's not my fault. Need you to start modding here, man. Sin was fisting. Look. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Everything is all right. Right, so we're gonna pop these puppies into the oil. We're gonna up the temperature of the oil a little bit, and we're gonna pop these in and hope they don't explode all over the place. They're probably gonna explode all over the place. Let me just scoot that over there. Try to equidistant them around. That one's definitely falling apart, so that's amazing. Have to ban Sin? You can't do that. Can you do that? Is that a thing a mod can do, is ban the channel streamer person? I don't think it would be, right? And yes, I would call that a skimmer. You call that a skimmer? Oh, well, skimmers are like insects, sort of. But I know that there is a difference between a skimmer and a spider web. Good. Oh, mods can't even ban mods. Interesting. Okay. So no mod feuds. That's probably for the better. I'm going to have to pay attention to the timer so that I can try to flip them at a couple minutes. Okay, I think I'm getting better at fisting the potatoes, guys. Are you proud of me? I hope you are, because I'm proud of me. The first batch is always the crappiest. Everybody knows that. It'll be fine. These are also enormous tots. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with the tots being huge because, again, that just means fewer times I have to fry stuff. That one is not a tot anymore. That one has ceased to be a tot. It's okay. Maybe they're not super huge. Maybe they're only like a little huge. Slightly bigger than normal. Okay, I'm going to rinse my hands now in anticipation of flipping some of the things around. This is going to be a very constantly doing things part of the stream, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and flip maybe a little bit. Okay, you're not golden browning up enough. The heat is probably not high enough, to be honest. I should probably... Okay, so that's starting to get a little brown. Come on. Come on. Flip. The little shreds of potatoes are just going everywhere, though. That's not what we want to see. I feel like what we've created cannot honestly be referred to as tater tots, necessarily. But they're a potato. They are fried. They will be, fingers crossed, tasty. Yeah, spooning all of the stuff out of the... making sure I get all the little bits out will probably be important.
Da-da-da-da. More things have been said. Oh my gosh, what are they? This may actually take more than 5 minutes. Da-da-da-da. Oh my god, so many things have been said. Holy crap. Okay. Mod versus mod is settled via pit fight instead. Oh god. How about we settle it in Smash? Don't go fisting your tatties. Totties? Be totties, right? Let's see. Just as well, you and Yuds would constantly... Oh, this is internal drama that I don't know about yet. I'm proud of you? You're proud of me? Oh, good. Thank you. If it's okay, fist huge tots. Those will take longer to fry, unfortunately. Some would say mandatory. Let's see. That... Oh, my God. It's going too fast for me now. That Numpty is the only person who has managed to ban another modded user. No idea how. Magic, I guess. Sin's mom for mod, mom would not know what to do with all that power. Potato ball, not tater tots. These are tater dolts? What? What is adult? Another shredded construct thing. Ah. Numpty must have won the pit fight. Tots, toddlers, oh, adults. Okay. Oh god. Okay, so that's... Shut your mouth. Alright, let me flip you again. Flip again. You don't look down on that side. How about you? Alright, you look a little bit... Alright, we're just gonna do these until they look done. That seems like a thing to do, right? And if we have to keep on mushing them around, then, I mean, so be it. Scoot you over. Scoot you over some more. Nope, you're still better on that side. How about you? You're probably better on that side. Yeah, I'm guessing we needed the temperature way hotter, like maybe 400. I'm really bad. I'm like, my brain is afraid of frying stuff. I haven't done enough of it yet. So it's like, oh, 350, that's the temperature, right? It should probably be closer to 400. We've learned our lesson. Everything's fine. These potatoes, again, we'll eat them. It'll be fine. Also, get this paper towel away from that flame. What are you doing, Sin? Oh my gosh. Don't burn down the house. That would be not so great. Rechat time over via alarm. Getting too popular, Sinfade. The chat is just too much. I think I just have super friendly chatters. I don't know if it's that I'm popular. I just think that the people that I am popular with are cool people. That's just my opinion. Okay, I think we're actually getting pretty close to being a tot. This does not look like a tater tot. Oh my god. They look like little itty-bitty potato cakes. Which, I mean, it works. It's a thing, I guess. You know. Flip. Flip. Come on. There you go. Alright, this one looks kind of like a tot. Kind of. A little bit. This one also kind of looks like a tot, except it's a little bit, it's a little small for a tot. They don't shrink as they cook, do they? That would be weird. Anyway. See, that's some chefing right there. Cook them till they're done. Done! Chat, you can't read something that happens when you get famous, right? Yeah, that's the thing I was like, oh man, will I ever get to the point where I just can't read all the things? Probably. I mean, I'm not going to say probably. Alright, this one looks done. We're going to put you over there. This one could be done soon. This one's probably also done. This one's done. Okay. This one, flip you. Sure, we'll say you're done as well. You are definitely not tot-shaped. This one, sure, we'll go with the done as well. That looks done-ish. This one also looks done-ish. Sure, why not? How are you doing now? You good? Good, you're fine. Alright. Yay, we have our first batch of tots. Let me check the temperature on the oil. Probably have to wait some time for it to get back up a little bit. We are at 3. Yeah, we're at like, okay, let's increase the temperature to medium. Just flat out medium. See what happens. Okay, so here's the first batch of tots. Some of them, as you can see, are tater tots, and others are horrible monstrosities and abominations to mankind. But it's okay. It's okay. It was a first attempt. We're gonna adapt and overcome and make better tots in the future. Oh God, Sonia, no. Please don't remind me of Sonia. Jeez. Come watch more Daza then. He will teach you the ways of the fryer or how to fry wonder what his stools look like. Oh, I don't want to think about that either. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'd eat them, the tots, not the spiders. Yes, thank God. Be sad if that's the case. I love reading chat. I mean, you're more than welcome to read chat as much as you want. I just might not have to be able to sometimes. See, this is exactly why
See, and I don't... Okay, here's a good thing. Scoob. So I noticed that Daz's is set up that if you donate, like, 20 bits or more, it automatically reads a thing. But the only thing that I found on my channel initially was something that's like, oh, it lets you go down to 100 bits and then it'll read a thing out. I'd like it to be less. I like the idea of things being read out and then me not having to necessarily read and then I can respond to it. But I don't want people to necessarily have to pay a whole dollar every single time they do it. Like, I feel like 20 cents is an acceptable amount for that. I'm gonna get these little shreds of potato out. All right. See, these are much better tot shaped for now. I don't know if they'll stay tot shaped. This is not what I would call dry. This recipe is a liar. All right, what temperature are we working at now? Are you at 400 yet? You are 450. Let's lower that. Let's lower that immediately. Immediately lower that. Oh, God. Okay. Let me just, there we go. Do not burn down the house. Dude, can you imagine if I were to, like, just set the house on fire during a stream? Wouldn't that be the worst? I'll answer for you. Yes, it would be the worst. So I'm going to try to avoid that if at all possible. Only you can prevent kitchen fires. Words to live by. And the thing is, I probably could have done this with a deep fryer, but, like, there's so much, like, okay. Like, I understand. Witty and Fix is like, oh, it's the cleanup is so much easier. And I'm like, okay, A, maybe. B, if I were doing this in a deep fryer, I would have had to use so much more oil than the recipe called for. It's like you use a cup of oil. There would be way more than a cup of oil in the deep fryer. I guarantee it. And I don't even deep fry that much, and I even know that. I feel like I need to spoon some of this out. Where'd that spoon go? People? Has anybody seen the spoon? 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 Spooning? Spoon? Spoon? There it is. Okay. Okay, let's make sure you're dry. You're dry. Okay, let's just scoop you, scoop you, scoop you too. Hand, please stop shaking while I scoop things. Oh my God, what are you doing? Behave, behave. Thank you, potato. All right. This is going to be a very slow process if I only do 6 at a time and I have to do super duper oil maintenance every single time I do it. But again, anything we're doing is worth doing well. Okay, so let's drop the next batch in, shall we? Put you on the spider. Put you on the spider. Put you on the spider. You metal-coated kitchen spider. Okay. Time that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be more than 4 minutes, probably, or 6. Yeah. No, let's see. Oh God. Scrolling things. Do. Okay. All right. So I think. Okay. Do. Can I just scroll with the? I cannot scroll. Can I scroll up? No, I cannot. I hate you. Why? Yes, I was singing Power Rangers. What of it? Da-da-da-da. Come on. Do the thing. Abomination Mankind are my favorite. Oh, awesome. Not gonna lie, I really want to eat those tots. Well, I'm gonna really eat those tots pretty soon. Hungry now. Might go make pot noodle. Do you guys have pot noodle 0? I'm not sure. Is that like ramen? We use the Streamlabs overlay. Okay, so that's a thing. Then it's done through that. I guess I'll have to look into that more. Just checking. If you want to help with all that, drop me a message through Discord, and I can help with that at some point. I very well may do that. Content, though? Oh, no. Wait, what's wrong? Yeah, no, it's not. We're not going to set the house on fire. Don't worry, guys. It'll be fine. Rip scooping. So the same as the subbing system where it comes up on the screen, says user has sub, but you can get it to show. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so it's like it's just another alert? Because I already have alerts set up. If it's just something like that, then awesome. All right. Witty, if you want to try some potato, you can come and try some potato. Just as an FYI. I don't know if she can hear me. She might be napping. In which case, Oh man, ketchup. All right, let's. Here's what we'll do. We are going to flip these guys real soon. And I guess I'll just scoop the ketchup into a container. That's probably a smart idea. Also, what temperature is this sitting at now? Oh God, you went down a lot. Okay, let's just leave you there. Let's just leave you there. That's right, because I lowered it because I was afraid things were going to burn, and then it went down too low. So it's okay. But this one does, come on, does kind of look, come on, behave. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. That's more like, as I said, that's more like it. Don't make me a liar, Tot. I will end you. Maybe it would be easier to flip these with tongs. That might be the case. Okay, here we go. Flip you. Flip you. Until I don't see the browning. Get up, get off. Come on. Wake up, get out there. I like to wake up witty with that song. I think it's fun. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's good enough. Good enough there. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Why? Yeah, if that's the case, if it's as easy as just being like, yo, Streamlabs, here's an alert, read out the thing, then I'll probably set that up real soon. It will probably not be just 1 bit. I'm thinking like at least 10 cents. 10 cents seems like a decent enough amount of bits. 10, maybe 20, no more than 25. I feel like 20, like if you're gonna give me a quarter, then sure, why not?
I'll have something read out on stream. It's cool. I had a borderline dangerous obsession with the original Pink Ranger. Yellow Ranger for life, yeah. Let's see. Patat. Would he come here, eat his fisted food? Would he been away for a 23-minute nap? Maybe. It's possible. She does get sleepy after work. That Tot am making you a heckin' liar. What?
Who is? Should I just stick this in my mouth without... So I should probably just eat it. I should probably just eat it without the ketchup first to see what it's like, right? Okay, it's got good crunch. Got good grease. Could probably use more salt, though. Let me just, there we go. Mix that up for the future batches of mankind. But yeah, it tastes pretty much like a tater tot. Again, the shape leaves much to be desired. Not really a lot that I can do about that, unfortunately. There might be some things that I can do in the whole process that makes it less... Okay, why are you still not browned? Brown up, my dude. Brown up now. Right, ketchup. So we're going to scoop the ketchup into this nice little container. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's some ketchup right there. Honestly, I still don't know if this is a cup and a half's worth, but it's definitely an amount. Don't tell me I'm going to eat all this ketchup. That would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Okay, ketchup in a thing. Here we got some ketchup. Ketchup, my friends. Let me just do that there, and we can fill that with water so it begins to rinse. Try putting it. Okay, now we're getting some browning on that one. This one still is a little not brown there. This one looks a little bit more brown. Turn that water off. All right, how are you looking? You look like you might be done. Okay, you're probably done, sure. We'll consider you done. There we go. And flip you. Could really either side. Probably more this one though. There we go. Stay there. Blap, 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 blap.
Gotta go. Oh, BRB, gotta go see Uncle Rabid Scary Good Movies for a bit. I don't know who that is, but I hope you have fun there. The tot at least sounds very tasty. Yeah, I mean, it tastes tasty. I wish I could give you all the re-eating the tot. Okay, my friend, I must run. Okay, Greg, have the most fantastic day ever. I will do my best. It'll be hard to top St. Patrick's Day, but I will do all that I can. All right, I think we're good here too. Good here. Good here. Don't want to burn the tots. Don't burn them. Don't burn the tots, please. What temperature are we at now? Are we at 400 again? We are... No, we're at 360. Interesting. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll leave it at between medium and medium-low whilst I form the other ones. And, yeah, see how that goes. And back, sorry about that. Oh, no need to apologize. You are that was real fast. I expected you to be gone longer, to be honest. All right, that one's good. And this one, are you good too? You are. All right, so now let's try to scoop the little bitch out. Come on, scoopity-doop. Please behave. Oh my god, this is not gonna work. Here's what I'll do. I will get a larger normal spoon. Nope. Those aren't clean. These are, though. They're inside of the thing. All right, so get a larger normal spoon. Much better, sort of, in a way. Okay. So let me put you down ever so slightly. There we go. Let me put you down. You're a terrible person. You're a measly potato shred. Overdone. Hey. Believe it or not, I'm frying potato. I never thought it would be so hot. Just realized the word tot has two different meanings, depending on how it's spelled. Oh my god, come on. I don't want to scoop too much. I might have to actually end up adding more oil if it gets down low enough. We did not have to add more oil when we were making the chicken over the weekend, but I also feel like the chicken might not have absorbed as much of the oil as the potato bits are going to. Let me just make that a little bit lower again. But yeah, how much do you guys think would be fair for the text-to-speech bit donation? Do you think a quarter is too high? Do you think a dime is too low? Should it be a penny? I mean, I suppose if it was 5, then like for every 20 that would be like 100, which is a nice round number. I like round numbers. When it's difficult for things to hit round numbers, I'm like, that number's uneven. Okay, one more little shred. Come here, shred. Come here. Yeah, ultimately it depends on what people feel like is a good value. I would not want to overcharge people. Okay, let me see what temperature you're at now. You are at... Whoa, you're really high again. Oh, you're 450. Let me just take you off the heat for a second. Ever so slightly. Because we don't want to burn things down. Da-da-da-da. More people have said things. Oh my gosh. See, welcome back. Thanks, Sin's mom. Why not use the other... What? The other what for what? What are you talking about? What did I miss? Tool. Which tool? Which one are you talking about? What tool do I have? Isn't that what it's for? Tool 20 biddies? 20, okay. 20, like, 20. I mean, 20 is what y'all use, so hard to argue with success. I think 25 is good. Too low, and you can get idiot spamming when you get too big. Fortunately, I don't have that fortunately, question mark? I don't have that problem yet. To have that problem. I have no idea what you're talking about, so I don't know what to charge. Sending text-to-speech messages. The spider... Wait. Well, because the problem with the spider web is that the little shreds are a little bit too small. I was trying to scoop them out, and it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to. Okay, what you at now? Are you still at 370? Okay, so let's turn this back on real fast. Put it down to low. Super low for now. And let's fist some more tots.
Tater tots, not toddlers. Do not fist toddlers. That is Sin's official stance. Do not fist toddlers. Fist tater tots as much as you want. They deserve it. All those happy little shreds just getting squeezed. I actually feel like as it's being left out to the air, it is drying out slightly more and making it a little bit easier to form into tot shapes, into the cylindrical shape that we all know and love. Well, that some of us know and love, Scoob. Scoob and Mom. I still haven't tried this ketchup with the tots yet because I've been too busy fisting and putting out fires, or at least preventing fires. Smokey the Bearing of this house. Or at least the kitchen. Now I understand why it's like add 5 or 6 at a time, because these really do seem to lower the temperature of the oil a fair amount. Okay, this one really wants to fall apart. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, other things as far as like general marketing / channel growth stuff, I'm like, oh, it would probably be smart if I had other social media presences like YouTube and or TikTok. Somebody said, oh, your stuff would be great on TikTok. I'm like, I don't know exactly what it would do. I feel like I would need to have some other like mini recipes that I do. Like I've seen some cooking chef things on TikTok before. But most of those I've seen like are things that I haven't seen the creators do on not TikTok format. Like, again, they're kind of shorter things, not full episode things that they've done. I'm sure it could be done both ways. I just don't know if I would do it that way. And like I used to do YouTube, there are people... Are there people in the channel? I don't think Mop Master's not here, so there might not be anyone who used to watch the YouTube channel, but... Like, I did YouTube for like a couple years, so that's a thing I could see myself doing too, like editing the videos and uploading them to YouTube. I just don't know, man. Condense a 2-hour video down to like 10 to 20 minutes or something? Is that a thing that's normal? You are now 400 degrees. Oh, perfect. We're at 400. All right, so we're going to pop this up to medium low. We're going to load the spider with the tots. And we're going to dump them in. Yeah, some of these are definitely more together than others. Actually, most of them are pretty together right now, so that's pretty good. All right, you go over here, you go over here, you go over here, you get off of each other. No touching, no touching. All right. I don't know why I'm timing it for 4. Let's time it for 6, and then we'll flip it at 3, see if that works. Jesus, I won't do that. Won't do what? What did I do? What did I say? What happened? Anyone who came in just then probably left. Oh, who are we kidding? No one came in. Tater tots are awful, but I'll allow others to eat them for me. Well, that's awful generous of you. That's awful generous. Okay, so this is the ketchup. It looks like ketchup, right? Dare I say. Let's try not to get much. Actually, let's do this. Let us carefully get ourselves a second spoon. Scoop some ketchup into the spoon so that if we get tater tot residue into the spoon, we can remove it before putting it back into the ketchup. All right, so let's just kind of dunk that real quick. There we go. Check that out. It's covered in ketchup. That is pretty good. This ketchup tastes sweeter than like I'm used to ketchup tasting. All right, I'm going to go acquire Whitty for potatoes, or at least see if she's even vaguely awake. This should be fine. Yell at me if it sets on fire. If it sets on fire, send me $1 and let me know. All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. It's me. Hi. Fisting toddlers, lol. Wait, no, it's fine. Yes, pay to alarm me, please. So they are. Some look more like tots than others. And this is the ketchup.
They're cute.
Aren't they? Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, see? The ketchup is sweeter than I anticipated. So I don't know how you'll appreciate that.
Oh, you're sweet.
Right?
What's making that? Just sugar?
Probably not. It's probably the honey.
Oh.
Because
It's
there's
good.
Yeah, right?
The Tots are really good.
I felt like the ketchup tasted more tomatoey and sweeter than like the stuff that we buy. And yeah, the Tots they're pretty decent Tots. Pretty good tottage right there. They're taking longer to cook, possibly because the temperature was not quite as high as should have been initially. Oh God, this really does lower the temperature like super hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
It was at 400. I mean,
Yeah, and then it lowered.
And then it lowered to 350. At least it lowered to 350 instead of like 200, like
Yeah.
frickin' the first time. That's why it took.
So long. Nice feet. Yeah. Oh yeah, she got kitty feet. Aren't they adorable?
Raised the foot up.
I also have socks or cats on the heel.
From this distance on the cameras, they look like the battered Sonia. Oh no.
Sonia was the spider that they ate.
Oh.
That they fried and ate.
It does have. They do have a lot of like little bits.
That
splaying-
jut off? Yeah, they sure do.
splaying off.
Well, because the problem is, like, they don't form into balls as readily as I would expect them to. And
What
every
kind of binders does it use?
it uses flour. I thought maybe I needed more flour. I also added more salt to this one and beyond. So these ones might actually taste better than those ones because I felt like they were a little under-seasoned.
I guess I'll have to try.
Oh, I guess you will. For the good of mankind.
Yeah.
Glory to mankind. Now we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words are meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the tater tot. I wish that some way, somehow. But yeah, I'd say that this is a pretty successful
Yeah.
thing. I mean,
Tasty.
it's not perfect. Just like I said before, it's not perfect. Nothing I make for the first time is ever perfect, it seems, which is to be expected. But again, if you can eat it and it didn't burn, then that's what matters. Nom 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 nom.
The crunchies are good.
The bits. Oh, should I not be dumping the bits? Should I be putting them on like a separate plate for you?
It's okay.
Do you want me to do? Okay. Because I've just been kind of chucking them into the ketchup pot.
I probably shouldn't be eating too many of these.
I mean, that's your prerogative. Feel free to scoot them over so that we know which ones are the second batch, or rather the current batch, because that is the third batch, I believe, that's on there right now. This would be the fourth one. What else are we cooking today? This is it. These guys are all we're cooking today. I do know what I'm making next. The next thing I'm making on Friday is another birthday cheesecake, as I am known for. It is going to be a lemon white chocolate cheesecake with more of a pie-esque crust than a graham cracker one or a cookie-based one. It's actually I've done this recipe once before. It was the first time I made anything that was like a pie crust. And the crust tasted pretty gosh darn good, not gonna lie. So sad, too short for me, Sin. I need more Sin.
Aw. Well, there's still plenty of potato.
Yeah, we've got we got this much potato left, so we got to still get through it. This is at least another 2 batches.
You could make
of
like
frying.
a tater pancake.
Tater pancake with what?
Like just smash it.
Oh
flat.
no! First of all, that would mean less content, not more. But second of all, I don't know. I like the idea of it's Tater Tot Tuesday, not Tater Cake Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, so
I guess that would just be like hash browns.
pretty much. All right, these might actually be done after 6 minutes. Maybe the problem is that I just made them too big to begin with.
Maybe.
But these
They
seem
are
like
rather
tater.
large.
These seem tater tot size to me, right? No,
Seem,
seem a little bit big.
they seem a little bit big, at least compared to what I get at like fast food restaurants.
Well, I mean, fast food is not gourmet, you know. We do things bigger and better here on the cinnamon bun, which may or may not be
The cinnamon bun
the
channel.
the eventual name of the channel. Yeah, rebranding is definitely a thing that will probably happen. I just haven't exactly decided what form it will take. All right, so that's there. We're going to lower this temperature just a scotch. Double check it real fast. You are at 380. Okay, so that's pretty all right for the moment. So do you want to eat these bits or do you not want to eat these bits? I'll put the bits on the thing. It'll be fine. You can enjoy the bits at your leisure.
Thank you.
What is my phone doing?
Oh, you're getting a call from the VA.
From the VA? Oh, God. Can you scoop those out for me?
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. This is Witty's Cooking Channel.
They did not answer? Oh,
Oh, no.
no. Freaking fine. Never mind.
Never mind. It's not Witty's Cooking Channel.
They'll leave a message. It was probably something that I would not want to talk about on stream anyway. So.
I'm not good. I am, in fact, bad.
You're fine. Dude, I was terrible at it at first. Don't you worry. Come on, get up. The bits. Blap.
You got a voicemail.
Unsurprising. I'll just play phone tag with the VA. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then these guys over here, get those out. Yes, Scooby has informed me on how to do the text-to-voice thing the way that I wanted to do it, the way that most people probably do it, but the first thing I saw the way to do it was a thing that Twitch specifically recommended me, which I'm confused as to why, because like I feel like Streamlabs is like pretty Twitch integrated, why they wouldn't just be like, hey, by the way, you can do XYZ.
Oh, you can do it via Streamlabs?
Yeah.
Neat.
For less than $1 per thing. So, all right, I need you to scooch so I can fist some more tots. Tot fisting time. You can read the comments if you want, because my hands and face are busy.
Papa John's tater tots are like 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters cubed.
Oh my.
Which is
half the size.
tiny. Minuscule. If it was 2 inches by 2 inches, that would be about the size of yours.
Oh, well, okay. I'm going to keep making them this size just because I can't really fist them that much smaller. Like, I think one of the problems...
Fist those tater tots.
Oh, man, yeah, this stream is just filled with fisting jokes.
I could try and fist it with
you
my
try
tiny...
to fist them with her tiny
my
fist?
tiny fist.
Well, here's the thing, is that I think the problem is more that the shreds that I shredded in the food processor... shredded long, because like you can't really, some of the shreds are longer than the size that would be a normal tot length, I feel. So
I see.
I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife as he picked up his hammer and saw. I didn't realize that you could get tater tots at Papa John's. I thought they were just pizza.
Apparently you can, and then they cover them with cheese and bacon.
Ooh, okay, I'm listening. You have my attention.
I thought this stream was going to turn...
Huh? What?
What is this emote?
That is a very prideful kappa.
But we can't because Sin's mom is here.
I mean, I'm sure that mom is perfectly fine with the gay rights. Is mom not? Calls out mom on stream. One, two, three, four. How to count? Yeah, this will be probably the penultimate frying session right here. But yeah, I've done some fairly lengthy streams just because the things I've made have necessitated doing that. But generally speaking, when I plan to do a stream, in my head I plan to have it done sometime between 4 and 5. Granted, sometimes they've been done at like 7 o'clock, which I'm like, Jesus, I spent all day streaming, didn't I? And I think the reason that I picked that amount of time was I'm like, okay, so if I stream for 2 hours, like 3 times a week, which I'm still not doing yet, but if I were to stream 2 hours-ish, 3 times a week, that's enough for partner to be happy with me.
May I try a
go ahead.
new tot?
Feel free.
They're still pretty warm.
Well, don't burn yourself.
That's really good.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Saltier?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think
That's what we like to hear.
it's the honey and the ketchup that's throwing me.
Possibly. Throwing you in a bad way or throwing you in a different way?
Different way. Not bad.
Okay.
Unexpected. To people who think unexpected is bad, then it would be bad.
I see. I see. All right, let me see. You are now at 418. Perfect. All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll just pop you up to here-ish
Yeah.
and dump you in. There we go.
That's easy.
We may need to add more oil, though.
So I'm gonna get more oil.
Not yet. Well, this is the penultimate one. We probably won't. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, everybody. Nobody panic.
Thank you for feeding me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. Let me have another. Let me have one of the new ones, actually. Just spoon that right up there. There we go.
I don't want to eat just a lot of them.
Huh?
I want to eat a lot of them.
I won't. No, I should stop you. I should help encourage you on your goals,
Yeah.
but not letting you eat all the tater tots.
Thank you.
Well, as a general consensus, I'm just here to see my favorite son and his girlfriend. Aw.
Aw.
I think you mean favorite child and his girlfriend. Really, I thought you were here for the potato fisting. I mean, I don't fist potatoes every single stream, so I mean that's clearly not why she's here. Currently not panicking? Panicking for what? Lord, I send a lot of messages. Tell you what, Scoob. I will never not appreciate sending tons of messages. Even if you send so many that I can't really read them all in a timely fashion, I will be just thrilled. Because I found, personally, like, I can ramble all day. But it's easier to ramble when people are rambling back at me. So I like that. That's good. You are a good human. Thank you very much. You said don't panic. I did say that. I said that a lot. I say it a lot when there's no real need for panicking, to be honest. It's almost like a meme for me. Give me more ketchup. Stick it in my mouth. So good. This is probably going to be the vast majority of what I ate today. So. Yes, chat helps. I have been streaming the past few nights, and the chat can be super quiet, which is tough. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh. This is like, I remember, like, so before I started streaming food stuff, when I'd stream game stuff. Oh god. I'm dying. Accidentally inhaled some ketchup. That was great. We're fine though. Everything's fine. But yeah, because number one, I have a tendency to talk less when I do game stuff anyway. Just because I focus on the gaming and it's harder for me to communicate. Whereas it's easier for me to faff around cooking and talk. Even though I tend to get distracted and forget what I'm doing. That's fine. Shit, that looks like it's actually getting pretty... No, you're still only at 3. Are you going down? You're still going down. No, stop that. Unacceptable. Stop lowering in temperature. God, I got a bit of potato stuck in the back of my throat. That's awesome. Anyway, but yeah, so like it's hard when there's nobody in the chat while I'm gaming. Like that's, I'd say, even worse because I let my attention focus on the game way too much and don't end up just talking, which is weird because when I used to do the YouTube stuff, it was a lot easier for me to just talk at the game. Maybe it's because I knew I was talking at the game and commenting specifically on the game and wasn't supposed to be interacting with a live audience. Because when I'm interacting with a live audience, it's like, oh, I should be paying attention to chat. Glance over to chat, nothing's there. And then glance back to the game, sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. Had chicken steaks with... Oh, I need to flip these. Flip. Hold on. Like I said, nobody panic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that looks nice and brown. Also looks nice and brown there. Come on. Almost too brown. Yeah. Scoot you over, flip you onto your back, or onto your front. I'm not sure which side's front and which side's back of these here. Come on. There you go. That's more like it. Alright. Okay. Had chicken steaks with a nacho cheese sauce tonight. Oh, and fries was delicious. I mean, basically anything covered in nacho cheese sauce is amazing. I remember back when I worked in the cafeteria during high school, I would love to get the cheese pizza and cover it with liquid cheese sauce. It was delicious. Terribly unhealthy, but delicious. Well, seasoned lungs. No. I'd like my lungs to be pretty unseasoned, thank you. I need to add the Reese. Oh yeah, because since attention span is terrible. By the time Sin checks the text, we are 3 topics ahead. Generally pretty helpful. I do it all the time in non-Twitch chats as well. It should probably. That's not a bad general tactic. I should do this too. Regarding the regarding. Nice. Regarding the regarding the regarding.
I like it. Y'all are the best. I love you guys.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Boom, boom, boom. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend and not burning the tots. Alright. I think these ones, okay, they're going to be a little bit darker, maybe. But I think these ones are going to be the most thoroughly cooked so far. Okay, we're still at like 180-ish. That's pretty good.
Matt, you came right in time for the singing. Singing. Oh my god. The singing. I don't know. I enjoy being here, hence why I'm here a lot. Well, I mean, that works out well for both of us. Thanks. I like the mutually beneficial nature of that arrangement. All right, let me scoop these before going on to read more things. I see you there, Matt. Definitely not ignoring you. Matt, the OG supporter from the days of gaming fixation. The aforementioned YouTube. Ah, man. You know what sucks? I actually was considering when Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity came out to like upload. I actually made a little video before, like after the demo was a thing, explaining that, oh yeah, there is definitely less oil in here now. Let me just add a little bit. Just a little bit of oil. But yeah, I did a video explaining the way the weapon thing worked because I hadn't seen anything online talking about it, and I'm like, this would be something that would be useful to know. Yeah, that's probably, it's good enough for now. All right. But I cannot find the login information to that channel anymore. I have no way to get into it. I don't even know the email. I can't. Well, I think I know the email, but I don't remember the login for the email. So that does me zero good. So for the moment, gaming fixation is 100% kaput, sadly. But I mean, considering that I basically do only streaming stuff now anyway, that's not the biggest problem. If I did end up starting to do YouTube stuff based on the channel, I would probably end up making a new YouTube because, again, we're probably going to rebrand. Like right now, the image is me and Fix in that cute little cartoon style that Witty does, but Fix is kind of tangential to... Let me turn this down. That is... Hold on. It is getting warm. Yeah, we're at 467. Let's just real quick turn that off real fast. I can tell it's about to burst into flames because it feels hot against my fingies. Like the air. But yeah, so I probably, I would like to get entirely new channel stuff. And someday that will happen. Today is not that day. No rush, no hurry. Do things at your own pace. Take your time. Okay, that should be enough. Like, there's like a teeny bit still in there, but they're probably fine. Probably fine. Probably fine, he says, continuing to fish them out because he can't leave them in there. Okay, then. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright, so now for the final fisting, as it were. What are people saying? Oh, Tem's leaving. Term's leaving. Words. Hi, I'm Temmy. Let's see. Bird's eye view. Yes, today we're using the oven, so it's a bird's eye view today. See, sorry, Sinfinity, I've been lurking while gaming. That's totally fine. Lurking is still super appreciated. Don't worry about it. Better go. Make something to eat now, though. Been good catching you all again. Catch you later, folks. Well, thank you. Assuming you're still here at all, which you might not be because this might have been sent 5 minutes ago. Thank you for being here. Always enjoy your presence. Enjoy the pot noodle. Wait, did we ever get an answer on what pot noodle is? I don't know. Because I still don't know what it is. I might have missed it. Words, byes to everybody. Gotta be green. Wait, what did you say? What did I miss? What did I miss that's color-based? What is happening? I'm so confused. Okay, whatever. Ship it up. Good lad. Lol, you're good. Flames get views, do they? Oh, cool. All right, sure. I mean, I'm not setting it on fire. Stop that. Stop suggesting that. As long as although I could flambe something at some point. That could be fun. As long as you don't get too close and the wind blows the flames at you, it singes off your eyelashes. Ugh. I'm here. Pot noodle is a plastic pot with noodles. Okay, they come in different colors. Oh, that's why you asked the color. That makes sense. Different colors are different flavors. Green is... That sounds a lot like ramen noodle, like the prepackaged ramen noodle things, though I think those are usually styrofoam, not plastic. I could be wrong. Anyway, all right, so let me... This is still off, right? What temperature are you at? Okay, we will turn you back on to low for now while we fist the final potatoes. It's the final fisting. The final fit. You know, I didn't use the parsley at all. The ingredients says, you'll notice it says, what is it, 2 tablespoons? 2 tablespoons chopped parsley leaves. Like, as an optional step after making the tots, you could, you know, sprinkle some fresh parsley leaves on them. And that probably would add a certain je ne sais quoi to the recipe. But A, I did not chop them ahead of time because I'm bad at planning. And B, yeah, since they weren't ready, I was like, why? Just why? Why? So now I've got parsley for something, I guess. I mean, that's definitely something, right? It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. I've been saying that a lot lately, and I find it to be true. Mostly been saying it during my Minecraft times. That one looks almost like a little egg. Okay, there's definitely not enough for like another full batch after this, but there may be more than 6 in this particular batch. Like, I'm not going to do more than 6 at a time. The oil just goes way. The temperature plummets. Just outright, just plummets. Straight down to the ground. Yeah, these are very peculiar looking tots. I could make one giant tot, though. I could make a tater dolt. It would still technically be 6 of them. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let me scoop up the rest of this. Yeah, this would be one massive tot. Let me see if I can actually crush it into a shape that is worthy of frying. Let's get it in there. Flambe could be fun. Yes, it's a cup-shaped plastic pot with a dry noodle cake. Are these like disposable things that you get? Boil the kettle and fill the pot suggested in line. Interesting. Okay. Tune in now, folks, for the final fisting. Watch out for the copyright ninjas. They strike for it. But okay, if you're singing a melody, because this is a legitimate question because I don't know enough about Twitch now. If you're singing a melody and not the words to a thing, does that still count? Will they still ding you for that? And like, who does? Is it like an automatic find-imajig? Yeah, that's a big tot right there. But we're going with it. There's a few shreds of potato left in the bowl, but whatever. They're definitely not enough to do anything with. So yeah, let me scroll some more things because once again I've missed some comments. Why are you stop? I did not right click. Oh my God, what's happening? Oh, that's the problem. I've gotten the laptop wet, so its conductive mouse pad is probably freaking out. Oh God, please don't shut down the computer instantly right now. That would be a bad idea. Okay. Shoot about doop dup dup scroll. Okay. Green is chicken and mushroom. Okay. With soy sauce. Interesting. Very interesting. Where did I leave off? Okay. Is final fisting copyrighted? It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised. They're not picky. They'll claim anything as theirs. Oh, great. If it's not sin, should trademark it. I don't know if I want to be known for final fisting, to be honest. They don't. Yes, disposable. Okay. They don't actually care about intellectual property. They just like stirring up trouble. They who? Twitch or the record companies? I feel like the latter. You did it! You did the repot noodles! Yay! They won't ding you for singing it, but they will if you sing along to the song on stream. Okay, well, I doubt I'm ever gonna play the songs that I'm singing. I'll just acapella them. I'm teasing mostly. You're fine. I don't think anyone here's gonna snitch.
Well, good. Because you know what they say about snitches? They play the switches. 402 degrees. Excellent. All right, so let's crank this up to medium right now and just kind of drop these ones in because we have done enough of these already to know that it's not going to splatter that much. No spider required. And you can go in this way. Here we go. Let's put it for 4 minutes again, just in case.
You could claim Final Fisting as a fighting game. You'll snitch, oh will ya, Scoob? Well, if I delete the evidence, then there'll be no proof. Except I'd like to save everything forever, so that's not gonna happen. Scooby will snitch. No, we trust Scoob. Scoob is safe. Final Fanta Fist. Oh my god. Please cover your ears, Scoob, while we sing copyrighted music. I mean, everything's basically going to be copyrighted unless I invent the song, which is not a thing that I think I will ever do because I'm not really a writer of music.
Sure, why not? Toss the last bits in. Who cares? Fill this out real quick so that it can soak. Actually, better idea. I always scrub down the side. It probably works better. Oh, you know what I should do before I forget? I'm really bad at this sometimes. What I should do before I forget is take a... Come on. Don't fall all over the place. Stay. Okay. What I should do is I should take a picture of what I have created such that I can use it as the video thumbnail when I save it as VOD, and also so that I can send it to people who may not be here right now, so they can be like, oh my gosh, you made Tater Tots, that's so amazing. That's what they sound like, everybody who's not here right now. Come on, orient, right. There we go, upwards, flip, and let me get this trash out of the way. Don't want trash in our picture. There we go, and click. Bam. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And by sauce, I mean ketchup. Ketchup is a sauce. Flip you. Flip you. These ones are cooking about as fast as the first batch, which is not super encouraging, but, you know. Oh, that one looks fine. Get up. There we go. Yeah, the two in the back look more cooked than the 4 in the front. So let me just... Is this flipped yet? I didn't flip this one yet, right? There we go. There we go. That's more like it. I see Mom saying something in the chat. Okay.
You'll cover your earlobes. That's not going to help much. Final Fisting 13. We promise this is totally the last one. Lies. All lies. The Fast and the Fisting almost had you, Tater. Are you going to be here for a while? Need to leave in a few. This is actually the last batch. So after this, it's basically like the stream's pretty much over. So no. The answer to that is no. I will not be here for a while. I think it's almost over. Yep. Scoob knows what's up. Yay, I sound exactly like that, confirmed. No, you don't. You're watching. You are here, so therefore you do not sound like that. That's how it works. Right? Madma. Oh, I'm going to call you Madma from now on, Matt.
That's a super cool name. Let's eat another tot while we're at it, shall we? Let's just spoon up some ketchup right onto there. Wave it in front of the camera. And shove it down your crop. Looking good-ish. How are these guys? These guys done yet? Nope, not yet. Come on, here we go. This is still a little bit knackered there. Come on.
I am Madma Tomega, haha. Tomega's not a bad name. And I'll be back on Friday. Love you guys. Love you too, Mom. Look forward to seeing you during the next cheesecake stream. Shove it down your your craw. C-R-A-W, craw. Which I think is a thing that birds have. I could be wrong about that. Have a good evening, Mrs. Finity. Ms. Finity, but yes. That is the coolest name for a sumo. Aw, Mom's gonna be... maybe I should have the second emote be a little cartoon of Mom. That could be cute. I don't know what I'd have her be holding or what her... She could have a very disapproving face. Disapproving of all my swearing and drinking. Of which, by the way, fingers crossed, in the soon times, we may have... Because, again, vaccination times are pretty much... Yeah, I should probably check this. Vaccination times are pretty much more or less, done. I think as of Monday, everybody except me will be 100% vaccinated here. So it is very likely that in the soon times, friends will come over and we will bake things together and it will be a fun, grand old time. And there may, and by may I mean will, oh no, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. That's not good. The biggest tot is down. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, it's a disaster. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, at least some drinking will take place. And if you have a problem with that, I apologize. But it's not going to change anything. Sure, that one looks done. Why not? Alright, so how many batches did we do? 30, 40? Maybe there were 6 batches of 6 somewhere in that neighborhood. This is... Oh my gosh. Alright, will you flip? Sort of... No, okay, well, alright. We're doing what Whitty said, and we're turning it into a cake. Sort of. That last one doesn't have a right to live anyway. Just move you to the center. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're not staying together at all. Let's see here. Still at 350. Good lord, man. Get with the times, you potato. Let's see, you just said it was going to be a mom emote holding a cake or something. Well, I said it was going to be Goat Mom holding butterscotch cinnamon pie, but Goat Mom is not Mom. Those are two very different moms. But, see, and by Goat Mom I mean Toriel from Undertale. See, Scoob, need to gain a few hundo pounds and learn how to fight, but you're totally... Dude, yeah, give it a shot. I mean, there could be lightweight sumo wrestlers, right? Probably. Come on over, I can cake you up. May need to pay multiple fines for entering the UK, though. Ooh. So, okay, because that's the thing, right? The fine is for leaving and entering, or just leaving? I thought it was just leaving. Alright, let's try to flip you. Try to flip you. Oh, yeah, that's something, right? Sure. Oh, God. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Get off. Or stay. That's fine. Stay. Biggest tot. I spread my essence across the pen. Remember me as I was. Entering, you need to pay quarantine and COVID test fees. Oh my god. Lightweight sumo like regular wrestling? Well, not exactly. I'm thinking like Link from Twilight Princess. Remember that? He had the iron boots. And that made it able to... It didn't just snap him in half when Goron, charged him. It somehow made him stay in place. Alright, I've decided this is done.
This is good enough for government work. Ta-da! Look, it's food, arguably. Get up, there we go. Wake up, get out there. All right, so the final plate of tater tots is here. Mmm, so good. Teat fees. Only if you're lucky. Oh my. Is the stream gonna get more lewd now that Mom's left? Is that what's happening? Come on, guys. I don't think Mom knows enough about Twitch to be able to watch VODs later. But I could be wrong. Super good. Alright. So yeah. We've made tater tots and ketchup. I would say that my frying technique needs work still. Need to get better at controlling the temperature and like just generally rotating stuff within the oil. And as for the tater tots themselves, I'm still, it might be worth trying the recipe using the cheesecloth or like figuring out a way to get the starches less gummy. I don't know, man. Something about them did not make them into the shape that I thought they should have been made into. But that requires some sort of post-mortem that I am not currently equipped to deal with, probably. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, again, I'd say generally overall, success. Huzzah for tater tots. And definitely success for the ketchup. Yeah. Job well done, everybody. Good team effort. All right, let me just flip this ever so quickly. There we go. Let's move this up so you can see my face more betterer. Sweet. All right. So, more things to read. Going to watch that. Wait, the what? Seas piracy. What is seas piracy? What are you talking about? What lewdness is happening here? If I was going to get into wrestling, I'd want to be like Guacamole. Just power slamming skeletons and chupacabras. I mean, skeletons are probably the worst sumo wrestlers of all time. So I realize luchadors and sumo wrestlers are completely different, but luchador fighting seems like it might be more fun than traditional wrestling. How many tots can you fit in your mouth? See, here's the thing. I would try that, but I also kind of want to savor the tots, like enjoy them. See, is the cake still hot? Cake's still hot. Could shove the cake into my mouth. That was a little toasty. A little bit toasty. Toastier than I would probably generally like, but still not bad. This is just someone, right? Probably. Phrasing, Scoob. Do you want ants? This is how we get ants. Sea spiracy like conspiracy? Interesting, but it's about the sea on Netflix. Ooh, oh, okay. What do you mean phrasing Sin? Sin can say whatever he wants. It's his channel. All right, so we're going to take a real quick gander at the Twitches. Oh, it looks like a bosun might be on still, possibly. Let's take a gander. And then we can listen to our voicemail. Yes, a bosun is on. Sewing the bottom hem of something. Of what, though? Of what is the question? Of the green screen. Oh, so still doing the green screen stuff. Cool, neat, rad. All right, well, as that is the only person that I'm following who's currently streaming, since Daza probably had to go to sleep or something, that's where the rating shall happen. I mean, it's pronounced like conspiracy. Makes sense. Missed opportunity to call it conspiracy. I like it. That's Sin's domain. We're all just visiting. What, puns? Raid. Let's see. What? No, I mean, I read a thing, and you were there. Isn't sea piracy just piracy? When they're on the land, they're called highwaymen. That's true.
I was a highwayman. Along the coast roads I did ride. EBOSEN. You're probably eating more stuff. Sword and pistol by my side. Many a young lass lost her bauble to my trade. Why is this not... There we go. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 45.
That's violent.
But I am still alive. I love that song. It's a freaking country song about reincarnation.
That's cool.
I love it so much. And it's got like, I can't remember everybody. I know Johnny Cash, Neil Diamond. Was it Neil Diamond? God. There are like 4 different people who contributed to this song. It's a great song. Fantastic. Look it up here. Anyway. Mewity IRL cat feet. Yeah, did you miss it? Did you miss it earlier? It was a thing. The dandy highwayman who you're too scared to mention. Are you? I don't think that's true. Anyway, all right, so we're done. We made tots. We made ketchup. Everyone's happy. On Friday, we're going to make a cheesecake. It's not going to be the overhead view. It's going to be back over under the counter where everyone is more comfortable, probably. I mean, I'm more comfortable there. My face isn't as huge like this. And yeah, it'll be fun and exciting. I haven't 100% decided what's happening next week yet. Maybe Eclairs on Friday. We'll see. It'll be a whole thing. Is this off? It's off. Okay. But for now, we're gonna raid a bosun. And if you want to stick around and watch the green screen creation, then feel free to do. Well, it looks like stream's still just kind of start. Is he away for now? Hold on. Something's brewing. Well, it looks like they're away for now, but it's the raid's incoming regardless. Don't give a crap. It's fine. I spend my cash on looking flash and grabbing your attention. Well, I mean, is that what... I don't think that's what a highwayman does. I'm not sure. We're done. Tome for the documentary about overfishing. Well, enjoy. Have a pleasant evening. You too! Stand and deliver your money or your life. Your GP or your XP? What was the... There was an 8-bit theater... Oh, your GP or your HP. That's what it was. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, thank you all for coming. You're all wonderful, fantastic, amazing people who deserve wonderful, fantastic, amazing food. And I hope you all consume exactly that from here on forward. Yes. Goodbye. Love all of your faces and super appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful, rad, amazing evening and rest of the week.